Our weed of the week is just an annual weed, but boy, it is one of the tougher annual weeds. It's wild oats.
When you think about this in a wheat crop, for example, you think, oh, that's just one wild oats plant. It's no big deal. I've got 5 foxtails over here. I better worry about the foxtails first. Nope, that's not right. The research has shown that 10 foxtails are needed to take away as much yield as one wild oats plant. Well, when you've got a plant that is that competitive in your farm, it's got to become a priority in your weed control program.
All right, so where we have the most problem with this is typically in wheat. If you're a wheat producer, what we really encourage you to do is start with a good pre-emerge herbicide. The best thing you can put out there is typically Prepare. That is an ALS chemistry, and I know you might be scared off by ALS products because you say, oh, I have ALS resistant kochia and ALS resistant water hemp. I know, but we're not trying to kill those weeds with the Prepare anyway. What we're after here is the wild oats. Now, am I saying you're going to have 100% control with Prepare? No way, but you're absolutely going to suppress the wild oats in your field. That's where we really want to start. So I'd be looking at Prepare. You can run with a 0.2 ounce reduced rate. Some farmers have been doing that. If you've got higher pH soil, that's probably a good idea. If you've got a normal soil pH like 6.5 or something like that, you can run up to 0.3 ounces of Prepare. It's dirt cheap. You're talking $5 an acre or less.
You've got to have good expectations here too. You know, you're going to get suppression, but not 100% complete control. There's still going to be a few wild oats plants they're going to have to control post-emerge. That's fine. We've used up our ALS product. Now let's go to an ACC-ACE post-emerge product like Axial. Now there's a number of different products that you could use, but here's the real trick. You don't want to spray your broadleaf herbicide at the same time as your grass herbicide.
And the reason why is what we call antagonism. What antagonism really means is by putting that grass killer together with the broadleaf killer, for some reason, we end up with less grass control. That could be a chemical reaction that occurs in the tank. It could be a chemical reaction that occurs on the plant. It could simply be that the broadleaf chemistry starts to shut that grass plant down before the grass herbicide gets the chance to move to the growing point. Whatever the case, it doesn't matter. All we know is when you put a grass killer together with a broadleaf killer, wild oats control goes down 5 to 10 points. Now, is this a big deal if you got 100 wild oats plants in your field? No, I don't care. I'd tank mix, no problem. If you've got 100 million wild oats plants out there, though, that's a whole different deal.
Well, that brings us back to that pre-emerge herbicide. That's why it's so critical to get suppression of wild oats.
Thin them out.
Reduce that population out in your field. Now you've got a little more flexibility for your post-emerge app.
Okay, now, can you run with another ALS post? Yes, you can. That's not our recommendation if you've already put Prepare down. Could you come with Everest 2.0? Sure, you could, but just understand Everest 2.0 is the exact same chemistry as Prepare, so that's why we really would not encourage you to do that. If you're going to use Prepare down, which we want you to do, then follow post-emerge with Axial or Next Step.
All right, in corn and soybeans, we end up using pre-emerge herbicides for foxtail control. They're not highly effective on wild oats, but they will get some suppression. Post-emerge, though, we've got some good options. Roundup, of course, in Roundup Ready corn or soybeans is excellent. Liberty is excellent as well.
All right, in soybeans, start with the 3 pre-program because the yellows are excellent on wild oats, and then you can follow post-emerge with clethodim, just about any volunteer corn killer, Roundup, Liberty, you got lots of options.
That's all the time we have for our Weed of the Week, wild oats. Iron Talk is coming up next.